Good morning, BB. You gonna help me today? Hey, Scott here, Scotty's Animals, and I'm with Nate, and I thought we would take this opportunity because Nate has some pretty long nails to do an easy guinea pig nail clipping. Nate's a great candidate for it because he has long nails and he's really squirmy. So I'm going to set up my little fancy hands-free tripod and let's get clipping. Got my glasses on. BB, you gonna help me? Nate's already starting to cry, which is good because it just goes to show you that he's the squirmiest pig and he's got really, well, his back paws are some pretty dark nails here. Now I've got the styptic powder in my emergency kit, but I'm going to see if I can get away with not using it. But what I'm talking about is this right here, styptic powder. I'll put a link to it in the description. Just knowing that I have it in my emergency kit gives me a certain amount of confidence that if I clip too close, there won't be any problems with bleeding or anything. So it's nice to have a treat so that your piggies can be a little bit more patient. And look, since I have these scissors right here, I'm going to cut these into long, narrow strips. That'll buy me some time. Oh, not that much time apparently. Let me get a bigger piece of lettuce here. Remember, you could end up going through how much food your piggies would eat in a day in just a few minutes. Look at this. You don't want to give your piggies too much fresh veggies because they can get soft poops. So for that, I also recommend Beneback. That's what this stuff is. I'll put a link to that in the description also. So if you ever saw soft poops, I would say two things. Get the Beneback and stop with fresh veggies completely for a few days until the poops go back to normal. That's not something your piggy's going to want to hear. So I love these regular clippers. They have a pretty wide opening here. I have another pair that seem to be identical, but the opening's not quite as wide. Where are those? These are the wide ones, and these are the not so wide ones. You can see the difference. So if you've got some big piggy nails, these are the ones that are going to really help. They're kind of old and not so fancy, but they do the job. How much does a guinea pig weigh? 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds at the most? And how much do you weigh and how strong are you? You should be able to comfortably, gently manhandle these piggies. Hey, look, he's biting me. So if that was the case that you have a biter, you got to keep him distracted with treats. But Nate knows where his bread is buttered. So this is a dark nail. It can be conservative, and I just go where the curve is, and I squeeze before I clip. So if he was to react like, ow, that hurts, then I would know not to clip. So I'll do a little squeeze and then a clip. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this has like a little file, but you can always take an emery board, some kind of a sandpaper stick, and soften these, or a little piece of sandpaper. Let's do the other one before we run out of lettuce. Here, you finish this. I'm preparing another piece of lettuce. PB, I thought you were going to help me. I thought you were going to help me. Come on, take it. Sometimes it's easier not to have them on your lap, but to do it on a table. Squeeze. Now he started to squirm a little, so I let go, but squeeze, clip. And I saw if you can get it at an angle, meaning so that the clip part is facing down instead of, if you can clip like this rather than like this, then that can be better for them. But that's where the sanding comes in, and you just do the best you can. It's better to clip poorly and carefully and conservatively. If you have to come back and clip in 2 weeks or in a month instead of 2 months, then guess what? You're going to get twice as good at it because you'll have twice as much practice. So now while he's distracted, come on, move your lettuce piece. Okay, squeeze, clip. Got one more, and then we go to the feet. So squeeze, clip. I think I can get closer. Squeeze. Oh, might have been too close. Squeeze. Come on. Just a little piece. I want a nice clean cut. If I can get it. Here. Here, have the green, soft, yummy part. I might just have to go with the sandpaper or do a little soak. See if we can get it. There. Nice and clean. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Let's do the back nails. These in a lot of ways are easier. They're just thicker. So you can see where they start to curve down. You see that? BB, I thought you were going to help. BB flew away. Okay. So, where the curve is, squeeze, clip. Squeeze, clip. I would rather, like I said, I'll say it again, I'd rather not clip as far and just have to clip again. With the light colored ones, you can see the quick. Squeeze, and then you don't have to guess. But if you have to guess, and even if you get right up on that quick, the quick is the pink part where the nerve is. If you get right up on that quick, then even if you're not clipping it, if you're too close, it can pinch and they can react. It doesn't mean it actually hurts them or that it will bleed, but they can react and not feel good. So squeeze and be gently. Saskia does this amazing. She pulls their leg back like this and gets it. I just can't do that. But I've learned my own technique, which is comfortable for me. And distracting your piggy with treats is a great technique. So, squeeze, clip. That's 3 down. 3 more to go. 3 more to go, Nate, and that's it. And if you can do it with the piggies with the black nails, you should be able to do it with all piggies. Okay. Squeeze, clip. Ooh, and I got pretty nice and close there. Let's see if it bleeds. He didn't react, so I'm trying to get this angle. I'll show you in a minute how good I did. Squeeze, clip. And if you neglect this, then the condition of the nails gets worse. Squeeze, clip. Good boy. That's it. We did it. Let me feel. So let's get a good close-up. And I got a nice downward cut. But like I said, you can use some nail files Good boy. Let me see my happy client. Did you finish? You still have this to go. Good boy. We did it. That's it. So these are just some crappy clippers. But at the rescue, they use these ones called green bells. And when you clip, instead of that hard clip snap sound, you don't even hear a sound, and it feels like cutting through butter. I never thought in a million years that there was really a difference, or that I would really like those fancy clippers, but and I haven't invested in them yet, to be honest. Those green bells are from Japan, and they are incredible. They are the top of the line clipper. When you clip, there's something about the sharpness of them and the way that they're built that it's an amazing experience. And if you had to do nail clips all day like they do at the rescue, then you want the best. But if you only clip once a month or twice or once every other month, then just some regular dollar store nail clippers will be fine. But not all nail clippers are equal. You see that? You see how this one is narrow and this one's really wide? That's why I prefer this one right here. If I can't find these and I have to use these, I will. But these ones are my preferred ones until I plunk down the 15 bucks and get some green bells. You happy? You'd be surprised how many people come to the rescue and they say, oh, I'm afraid to cut my piggy's nails. And you can tell because their nails are so long and overgrown, and sometimes even the nail part itself starts to take over the finger and it starts to get this weird mutant claw thing going on. I wouldn't say it's easy, but there are some things in life that you do for the ones that you love that's not easy, but you do it because you love them and you want the best for them. But it's not difficult. As you could see, it took about 10 minutes, and I can bond with my piggy. As long as you have a nice continuous flow of lettuce is great, parsley is great, or cilantro, because it has really long stems and there's not that much material, but it buys you a lot of time. It's like a wick. Or you can cut celery into long thin sticks, or even a carrot will buy you some time. So thank you very much, Nate, and you're welcome, because I'm sure he feels very comfortable now. So get yourself that styptic powder and some cheap clippers, and you won't be afraid to do the nail clipping, because it's what's right. Your piggies, they can't clip their own nails and they need you, and it just will make them feel so much more comfortable. It's just part of having piggies. You ready to go home? You gonna cry? Man, he woke up so early, drinking water from the water bottle and running around in circles with the zoomies, right? You woke me up at sunrise. You're like a little kid. You're just like a little kid. The sun's up. Let's get up. Love you, Nate. All right, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope that maybe I instilled a little confidence in you and that you're going to try it. You're tangled in my hair, Nate. So just do it. It's no big deal. Your piggies will thank you. Uh-oh, somebody needs a bit more lettuce. Okay, until next time, thanks for watching.